You are now watching Face to Face, live from the CSL studio. Your host, Nesta Cann.
Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of Face to Face. Yours truly, Nesta Cann. And today we have a special guest in the studio who goes by the name of Shireen.
Hello, everyone.
How are you doing and what's new? What you been up to?
I'm good. Just been working a lot as usual. Always busy. The salon, it's a bit slow for January, but it's picking back up now.
Oh, okay. Well, how did you get into the hair business?
So from the time I was a young girl, I always was interested in doing hair.
Oh, yeah?
I always braid my doll's hair.
Yeah.
Eventually, I started doing my own hair because every weekend, my stepmother would send me to a different person to braid my hair. And it would be too tight.
Yeah.
So I hated that going from hand to hand person, and I just started braiding my own hair, and it was a hit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, how long have you been doing it for?
So everything I do when it comes to hair, I try on myself first. So when I started at a young age, I'll say from 9.
From 9, okay.
I started doing my own hair, and professionally, since I've been in the U.S., that's 13 years now.
Oh, wow.
I've been doing hair.
Oh, wow.
From the time I came.
So you said since you've been in the U.S., where are you from?
Black blood in my veins. Grenada.
From Grenada, Spice Island?
Yes.
Okay. So your business now, it's just you, or how many people do you work with?
Okay, so I work in a salon where it's independent contractors.
Right.
But everybody works for themselves. So every now and then we'll help each other out if we're busy, but we all work individually for ourselves.
Okay.
It's just me and my other co-worker in the salon right now.
Right.
Shout out to Door Salon.
Okay, there you go.
Downtown Brooklyn.
Yeah.
We currently are looking for a new stylist because we have empty chairs available.
Okay.
But to answer the question, we work by ourselves.
By yourselves? Do you also work from home? Do you also do house visits and stuff like that, or just straight in the salon?
I do, but I don't advertise it because I feel like it limits the service I can provide for the client. Because at the house, I can't wash your hair.
Right.
It's taken away from your experience.
Right.
I have selective clients I do it for based on circumstance. Like, I have one client in particular. She has 3 young kids, so every now and then I'll go to Long Island to do her hair.
Oh.
And of course, you pay extra for the
right.
the convenience, but you're still lacking that hair wash.
Hair wash. And in the salon, you could wash the hair better because you could put them in the sink. Sometimes you go to people's houses and you gotta.
I do not wash their hair at their houses.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't.
Why?
it's just not comfortable.
It's not. Sometimes you have to bend down and bend over and sink. It's a little bit different, right? Yeah.
So I tell them all of that. So if you decide you still want me to come after washing your own hair, then fine. I'll do it as long as I have the time available.
Oh, so they have to wash their hair and then you start. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. So do you just cater to locks, dreadlocks, or do a little bit of everything?
I do everything when it comes to natural hair.
Natural hair, yeah.
It's just that I'm in a locks trending world right now. So that's what I'll say I specialize in. But when I first started, I used to do a lot of braiding. So I was known for braiding.
Right.
But locks is the most dominant thing that I do.
Now, what do you think about people who do the fake locks? You do those as well?
Absolutely do not like it. No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
Yeah, because a lot of people do that, and they say they take hours for do that.
Exactly, and then take it out 2 months
later. Take it out 2 months later. So
waste
you might as well just start the real locks, right?
I do lock extensions, the one that you keep permanently.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit different from the one that everybody's wearing that's not permanent.
So suppose someone cut their locks, still have the locks, and they want to put back in the locks. You do that?
That's locks attachment.
Locks attachment?
Yeah, I do that as well.
Okay, cool. Do a little bit of everything.
Yes, but only with real hair.
Real hair, okay. How do you advertise your business?
I'm doing it right now.
Oh, well, yeah. Right.
Well, usually most of my clients are by referral, so my work speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I use social media platform, mainly Instagram. I try to keep up with Facebook. I'm not going to say I'm the best at it.
Yeah.
I do have a YouTube channel, but I've not been keeping up with that either.
With it, yeah.
But I need to do better when it comes to that.
Okay.
But I'll say Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
And I also have a booking system where I use this app called Style Seat.
Okay, yeah. Because there are a lot of apps now. Like the barbers have their apps, so people who into hair and fashion, yeah.
Right.
It's also app for something.
So Style Seat is pretty much anyone who provides a service. You could find them on there. Like if you want a massage, barber, nail tech, the people who's on there, they can find anybody they're looking for.
Wow.
And that's how I get some of my clients as well.
Okay, cool. So someone who has long locks, is it harder to do locks than people? Or it doesn't matter. I mean, do you charge more for people who have more locks or just one straight rate? I don't know if you want to get into that now, but
it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, a person with longer locks.
Yeah, longer locks, right?
It just becomes difficult if they want a style.
Mm-hmm.
Because styling a long locks and you want it to go up.
Yeah.
A lot of people who want that service always have particulars.
Yeah, because I've seen it on your Instagram. Well, I seen it on Instagram. You did someone's hair like in like a cone or whatever. Like it was like someone had long locks. Yeah.
Right. So not every client wants stuff that looks high.
Right.
And most of the people with long locks, if they request a style, they don't want it to look too high.
Oh, okay.
So that's how it becomes difficult. But the initial twist in the hair, it's the same process.
Same process.
It's not anything more difficult.
How about the washing the hair?
That becomes a little tricky because all the hair can't fit in the sink.
Right.
But I just find ways to get it all possible.
Is the price the same with a little bit more?
It's the same because it's the same time to twist the hair.
Yeah.
Even though it takes a little more time to wash, I don't like charge extra for that. But it's pretty much the same price unless they get a style. And I personally don't have that much clients that has that much long hair.
Oh, most people that you deal with the clients
like average down the back.
Average, yeah. So what's so unique about your business?
I'm going to say
because a lot of people do into the lock business,
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say that I'm unique.
Okay, there you go.
So that makes my business unique.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people.
And your personality is nice too as well.
So a lot of people like my personality.
Right.
And they like my work.
Right.
So that makes them come back to me. Most of my clients, we usually end up having like a relationship where we'll hang out or party. So
yeah.
I'll say it's just I'm unique.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. Well, you make your business, so there you go.
Yeah. Like I have a lot of clients who, you see I have blonde in the front of my hair?
Yeah.
I have a lot of clients who request this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I'll say I have like a stigma.
Yeah. Now, do you use natural products when you're dealing with your clients?
Not really.
Not really? Okay.
No. I wouldn't.
At least you're honest about that.
Yeah. I usually just find whatever holds the hair best because not everything works for everyone. Because
people think when they think of lock, beeswax. That's the first thing they think about.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know.
That's the last thing to think about.
Good. I don't know why they always think of locks. They always think beeswax. Doesn't beeswax mess up the locks?
That's the West Indian thinking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But beeswax is very cakey, so it makes the hair.
Yeah.
Like really, it always looks like it's build up.
Build up, yeah.
And it's too heavy, so. Yeah, beeswax is the farthest thing to have to first think about locks.
Yeah, when I had my locks, someone used beeswax on my hand. It got a lot of lint and stuff.
Exactly.
So it was like it was
because
not.
it attracts.
Yeah.
To stick to your hair.
Yeah.
The same with black gel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the two negatives.
So you don't use those.
No, I don't.
Okay.
I mean, some clients have their preference where they'll bring their products. That's fine with me.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, even though the product helps to hold the hair, I think the technique is what really matters.
Okay.
For it staying.
Okay. So what are some of the goals you're trying to accomplish for 2019 this year?
Always to get more clients.
More clients?
Even though I'm always busy, I still try to find ways to get more clients. I'll like to start back my YouTube channel to advertise more. Extend my brand because I do have an oil line where my clients buy my oils to moisturize their hair. Yes.
Okay.
I also brought one for you today.
Oh, there we go. Thank you.
So you can try it.
All right.
And
smell this.
It's a mango fragrance. It's made with sunflower oil, castor oil, avocado oil, and it's mango fragrance.
And it's for the hair, right?
It's hair and skin.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So, and also I want to start doing apparel.
Apparel?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. What's this, a squad?
It says Squad Naturalistic Elegance.
Okay.
Just to advertise more.
Advertise more.
Without me having to really push.
Right.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
I also want to start doing hair in different states.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
Do you travel?
Well, I do travel.
Do travel a lot.
Just not for that reason.
Not just for that reason.
But I want to make it for that reason.
And you go by appointments, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say your business starts to get really, really big. Mm-hmm. Or do you have any plans to get in your own shop?
You don't know? I don't really have the desire for a salon. Right. Because I want to be a freelancer where I go to different states or different countries.
So having your own salon is just basically going to tie you down a little bit, right?
Yeah, and I don't want the
responsibilities,
of other people to deal with.
Right.
I like to control myself.
Right.
It's not a bad thing. It's just not my desire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you had one piece of advice to give to someone who just trying to get into the business, what would it be?
The first thing I'll say is never doubt yourself and don't stifle your talent.
Right.
And I say that because from my experience, when I first got here, I started as an assistant.
Okay.
Just washing hair for different stylists. Every now and then I would braid because I was a braider.
Okay.
And eventually I started working in a salon where it was mainly locks.
Okay.
So that's when I first started doing locks. And my boss at the time, he just pelted me in the hot water, which wasn't a bad thing. Like, there was a client that came in to get their locks started.
Right.
And we have a special technique that he taught me, which I still use up to this day.
Okay.
And he told the client, I didn't know I was starting this first in locks. And that was my first time ever. So I wasn't sure. Even though I see what to do, I never did it.
Right.
I never practiced it, so I was a bit nervous. And he was like, you're going to start this client locks today. And the client was already there.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, really? And then the guy was like, well, does she know what she's doing? Because she looks a little young.
Right.
Because I was like 20 at the time.
Okay.
Looking like 16.
Yeah.
So he said, yeah, she do everybody's locks who comes in here. She starts them all. I was like, okay. So I washed his hair, took him to the chair, and then my boss came over and he just showed me. He's like, okay, this is what secretly, without the client knowing. Yeah. Like, this is what to do. And I did it.
Oh, wow.
And I've been locking every single client that came through that salon for the first time here after that.
Do you still remember that first client?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Years later, I told him, I said, you're the first person locks that started, right? He's like, no, you kidding me. He said you do it all the time.
Yeah.
I said, well, if he told you I didn't, would you have still let me do your hair?
Yeah.
He's like, probably not.
Nah.
I said, but you like it, though, right?
Yeah. He still has his locks now?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. See?
Yeah.
Last but not least, how can people get in contact with you? Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, websites, all that stuff. I mean, you already said what you're on and what you're not on, so.
Right. So Instagram at Naturalistic Elegance. That's Naturalistic, Naturalistic.
Right.
Elegance, ELEGANCE. My phone number is always available. You could text me or call. That's 347-493-5374. My email, that's Shireen, SHIREEN, Burris, BURRIS, @gmail.com.
Okay.
And also through my booking system, Style Seat.
Yeah.
So it's styleseat.com/ShireenB.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. Well, before you leave, I have to put you in the hot seat a little bit. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and you just, first thing that comes to mind, just answer it, okay? You ready?
I'll try my best.
So far, since you've traveled a lot to a lot of carnivals, what's the carnival with the most vibes that you've been to?
Grenada.
Grenada? Oh, finally. You know, every time someone comes on the show, it's always Trinidad. You think everyone's being biased?
I went to Trinidad for Carnival one time.
Yeah.
And everybody have their different reasons why they go to Carnival or
right.
expectations.
Right.
I had an amazing time, but I didn't feel all the way safe or free to not be away from my friends and still be okay.
Oh, okay.
So I felt like I had to always be looking over my shoulder to make sure they're there.
Okay.
Because it's so humongous that if I lose my friends, I don't know how to find them. Cell phones don't work in big crowds.
Right.
So that's and it's overpriced.
Okay.
So I'm not saying I wouldn't go back. I will, but it's not my run to Carnival.
Okay, so seeing that as Grenada, something different now. Best band on the road, Grenada.
I don't know because I don't play costume in Grenada.
Oh, you don't?
No, I mainly go to the fets.
The fets, okay.
And
have you ever done the job thing?
Yes,
You've done,
I
mean, how was it?
It's an interesting experience. I like it, but I don't really like the oil.
The oil?
Skin. Yeah.
Okay. Someone said when you do oil in your skin, it's just not just throwing oil in it. Is it a process?
You first have to put Vaseline in order to put the oil on to get it off easy.
Okay.
And baby oil, like you have to be very lubricated.
Wow.
To get it before the oil gets on, or else it goes into your pores and it's hard to come off.
Okay.
And then after playing mass, you have to wash it off. So people usually go to the beach and scrub it off before you get home. It's a process, but it's fun.
It's fun?
When you're in it, it's fun.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me 2 events that have the most vibes during Grenada Carnival.
La Vida.
Okay.
Mr. Killer's party.
Okay.
And, well, what did I like a lot? I don't go every year. Last year was the first time I went in years.
Okay.
Because I usually go to Crop Over.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. That's where I spend a lot of time with Crop
Nice.
Over. What else did I went to so much parties. Some of it is a blur.
Oh, okay.
Sunny Side Up.
Sunny Side Up?
That was
Is in Grenada as well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was amazing.
And last but not least, favorite Caribbean dish?
What is my favorite dish?
Oi down?
Oh, well, no. I mean, that's Grenada's local dish.
Yeah.
But my favorite Caribbean dish would be saltfish with provision.
Provision?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah, that's what I think is, yeah.
All right. All right, Shireen. Well, it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
And much success to you and your business moving forward.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. All right, that wraps up another episode of Face to Face. Yours truly, Nesta Cann. Take care and God bless.